Today marks 1 year since that deadly plane crash in Santee. Steve Kruger died when a small plane crashed into his UPS truck on Jeremy and Greencastle streets. The pilot here also died. 2 homes were destroyed. Phil and Maria Morris were rescued by neighbors. Phil still has mobility issues a year later. Their neighbors, Courtney and Cody Campbell, were not home, but they lost nearly everything. And now they are about to welcome a new baby. In fact, the due date is today.
Yeah.
Today marking a new effort to address a fentanyl crisis that's impacting a lot of families here in San Diego County.
Yeah, there are a number of plans up for discussion as local leaders really want to try to crack down on what's happening. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol live outside the county administration building, and many parents have been speaking out. This really has destroyed their families. Good morning, Dana Marie.
Good morning, Eric and Etta. They are absolutely devastated. We have heard from multiple families where their sons have died when they didn't have to because of that drug fentanyl. Now we hear from a father who's pleading for education of others.
He was a pillar of the community, and then he had one bad anxiety episode, and he reached out to somebody and said, you know, I'm going through a tough time. And someone who we thought was a friend said, I'll give you a Xanax pill, this will help you sleep. Well, that Xanax pill had a speck of fentanyl on it, and that was all it took. For someone that was the size of our son, who was a big guy, 6'3", 285, you know, big human being, and that one speck was able to kill him and stop his heart while he was playing video games in bed. If it could kill someone that size, it can take any one of your children's lives.
Now, you just heard there the father of Jake Pillay. Now, the San Diego County Board of Supervisors will look at to enhance fentanyl awareness education, as well as strengthen harm reduction effort for students across the county. Now, the effort does appear to be bipartisan, being pushed by both Jim Desmond and Tara Lawrence Reamer, as well as the District Attorney Summer Stephan. It would work with education officials and the California State Legislature to require fentanyl awareness education in the classroom for students. Now, if approved today, this board action would also increase Narcan distributions and trainings across the county for parents, students, and first responders. Finally, this would allow the county to explore more opportunities for additional funding to support programs on campus of drug and alcohol awareness. And of course, this is an issue that so many parents never want to go through, and they want this education and programs to help make sure that doesn't happen. Of course, we'll keep you updated on this board decision happening here in downtown San Diego. I'm Dana Marie McNichol, coming to you live for CBS 8.
Dana Marie, thank you for that. And now this morning, county supervisors will also hear an update from the Sheriff's Department on their efforts to prevent more deaths in county jails. At least 19 people have died in county custody. That's this year alone for San Diego County. The Sheriff's Department says recent efforts include increasing the correctional health care budget, hiring more staff, and refining their booking process to include screenings for mental illness.
Another slight drop in gas prices here this morning. Today's average in San Diego County is down 4 cents. Now it's $6.30 for a gallon of regular. It's about $1.90 higher than we were paying this time last year.
Hey, I see you in LA. San Diego fans, 2 hours away. Just go there, cheer for you, real team, the Padres. Let's go.
Talk about a hype guy, right? He's so good at this. Yeah, it's on. It's time to beat LA. And of course, today marks the start of the Wild West showdown between the Padres and that team a couple hours to the north.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah,
Juan Soto almost doing a little rap there, right?
I love it.
CBS 8's Chris Groh live at Petco Park with a preview of the National League Division Series. Hoping to see a lot of brown and gold in the stands here tonight.
Yeah, and it will certainly be something that you'll be able to catch on national television. This is not going to be something where you're flipping through the channels wondering, hey, what is Bally on? No. This is on national TV. You will get every opportunity to watch the Padres take on the Dodgers. First pitch at 6:37 p.m. And we're hoping that, again, the Padres are able to pull through here, because this is a team that came into the season with high expectations. Yes, I'm still talking about that team from San Diego, not the one in LA. And all of those expectations generally do have them beating the Dodgers. If those expectations are to come through, the road to the World Series through the NL, it has to go through LA based on their recent history and based on their prestige. So this is where it starts now in the NLDS, not the NLCS. You're getting them basically probably a series earlier than you thought. On the mound for the Dodgers, going to be Julio Urias, and on the mound for the Padres, you have Mike Clevenger. So this is going to be a matchup on the mound that may not shake out the way that the Padres would like to, but they've had a wild card series before this, and they're not coming in here with their aces just yet, as we know Joe Musgrove having just pitched on Sunday. Now, as for the odds here, the Dodgers, they are the favorite, not only for the series, but also in this first game. Only a run and a half, but still that is enough to kind of sway those odds makers. Now, as for games in which they are the favorite, the Dodgers are 94-63, meaning they play more than 150 games this season in which they were the favorite. Meanwhile, the Padres 31-20, as that's their record as the underdog. So they are able to pull off quite a number of upsets, though you do have to worry again, 51 games in which they were the underdogs. And of course, as we've been pointing out both yesterday and today, their record against the Dodgers, not very good this season. They've only won 5 games against their division rivals, and they haven't been able to take away any of those series victories. So again, on paper, you look at this and you think, well, the Dodgers have the Padres numbers. But of course, what you're hoping is that the Friars keep the faith, that they're able to make some noise here in this postseason, because as we know with baseball by now, anything is possible. In fact, again, since I've been born, the Marlins have twice as many World Series as the Dodgers, and I don't think that anyone would prefer to be a fan of the Marlins over the Dodgers.
That's true.
Again, just pointing that out.
Yes.
That really,
Put it in perspective.
Anything can happen, and it would be ideal to turn Dodger Stadium into a home game if all the San Diego fans headed that way.
That'd be great to see.
Really coat the stadium.
I would have put my money on that.
I know.
I don't know if I'd put my money.
Unfortunately, they turn up too.
They know how to represent. All right, thanks for that, Chris.
All right, but here's somewhere you can go that's not as far. Joe Musgrove's electric performance over the weekend causing quite a buzz at this East County coffee shop. This is not just any coffee shop. Musgrove's parents own this place, Cafe Adesso. It's in Alpine. It's been there for about 20 years. They've been the owners of this. So it's not far from El Cajon, where Musgrove grew up. It's not just the coffee that people come for. It's the pride they have for their hometown kid.
Just hearing El Cajon being mentioned on a national ESPN ball game broadcast and, bringing a lot of pride to El Cajon. We're proud of Joe Musgrove and everything he's done for the city and the Padres.
That's awesome. So good. One of the most popular items on the menu is the number 44, of course, named in honor of number 44 himself, Joe Musgrove. Shannon did say she ordered that yesterday when she went up there. So she said it was good. She liked it. I was like, did you bring us anything back? But no, it was packed. So they were very busy.
Yeah, exactly.
Huge lines.
Dang, we didn't get, like I said, we didn't get the tacos and we didn't get the coffee.
What's up with that?
I know, come on. But it makes sense. A cup of Joe, like you said. We are looking at a forecast that includes showers and thunderstorms by the afternoon and evening hours. Welcome to your Tuesday. We start off the morning with marine layer clouds. We're expecting sunshine by the afternoon, but the passing cumulus clouds by the afternoon are expected to bring that risk of thunderstorms up quite a bit. Temperatures, although we are set up a lot more like summer as far as conditions go, temperatures will be mostly in that fall-like range, if not cooler. I mean, average for the coastline would be about 75 degrees. Instead, will be just around 70. The marine layer clouds will pull back, and then we'll have those passing cumulus clouds. So again, it'll be a partly cloudy afternoon. 77 for your inland valleys. The mountains are where we're watching out for showers and thunderstorms to originate and then head west. And that's where our inland valleys pose a threat too. So when we look outside, it's a pretty nice start to the day. Clouds that we have along the coastline are not too low down to the ground. Temperatures are mostly in the 60s as well. 63 right now in Escondido and 62 in Poway. Cloud cover decent for now, but we'll have sunshine by the afternoon, and again by the late afternoon and by the evening is when those showers and thunderstorms start up over the mountains primarily, but could spread at times. Switching gears, talking about traffic as we start off the day, we are so far off to a pretty casual start to the morning. I want to take you to one crash that has been popping up on the screen, though, and causing many delays. This is on the 15 southbound at Carmel Mountain Road. We've got a signaler issued as well. All of the delays that we see leading up to this are bringing cars down to the single-digit speeds on the 15 southbound, so expect delays in the area. It may be a better idea to take surface streets if possible, but besides that, northbound lanes of the 15 are doing just fine to start off the day. Ned and Eric, back to you.